Today's topic is on producing content that is garbage, and now I've developed a way to know if what I'm producing is indeed garbage. Now, this is just a way I've found for myself. Maybe it'll help you, maybe it won't help you. Maybe your way to define if your content is garbage or not is some other way. My way is not the right way. It's just my way. So, a lot of us have had big plans, big ideas about creating an Instagram page where you post these quotes about maybe becoming an influencer yourself, doing day in the life vlogs. Maybe you're a video editor, maybe editing some videos about something you like. I myself have had many ideas and followed up with many of them. None of them is alive till this day. I'm hoping that this channel will be different. Now, why do I think this channel will be different? And it will indeed survive the test of time. For one simple reason, I would never delete this channel. All the things I have done prior to this, I was more than willing to delete off the internet. Because I didn't really give a fuck if they were there or not. I do give a fuck if this so-called diary that I am, it's not like a YouTube channel to me, it's more like a diary where I'm condensing my thoughts. And why would I want that to be deleted? I even keep backups for all the videos. They're all stored because I never want to lose them. One day, I want to go back on these videos and react to them, and maybe even do a video on this same channel about those videos and what I can learn from the past me and what it was that I was doing wrong. And the basic premise of this entire video will be, would you delete the content that you are producing? Because if you would, there's a very good chance that that content is garbage. Otherwise, at least for me, maybe for you, that's not the case. But for me, if I'm producing something that I would not mind deleting myself, then why the fuck am I doing it? Don't you want your work to outlive you? It'd be great, wouldn't it? How many painters do you know that just want their entire paintings destroyed? Because I can only think of one. And even him couldn't do that. So basically a little story time about him. I'm not going to say his name because that will indicate the country that I am from, and I do not want to give away that yet. But he's an artist from Europe, and he died very young in the late 19th century, and he painted for a living, and he sold some of those paintings just to get by. I apologize, I got interrupted. As I was saying, he sold some of those paintings just to get by, but deep down he was still broke. And before he died, he already had a letter, even though he died very young, about his death. And in that letter, it said to his family to destroy every single piece of art that he ever did. He died, and his family, did exactly what he said. They destroyed every writing he ever made, all his journals, all his paintings, all his drawings, everything destroyed. And the only art that's left of him in the world is the few people who found him interesting at the time no one thought it was interesting, bought of him. But nowadays, obviously, is looked at as one of the best painters in that European country. And that guy is a one of one. No artist out there wants his work to be destroyed. That's why I thought this would be a good idea to know if I'm doing content that's garbage or that's not. Because I feel like so many of us, through our lives, just waste time on things that are so freaking temporary. Obviously, majority of things in life are temporary, but not this short-term temporary. I want something that lives on for at least a good couple of years. Hopefully, at least half a fucking century. And some things that hopefully can live a lifetime. Obviously, that's easy to say, hard to do. And I guess that's the goal with this channel. I would never delete it in my life. And that's why I think I'm doing the good thing here. Even though I'm barely getting any views. I guess it's a part of the game. I just got started. Gotta earn your stripes. And that's it for this topic. Moving on to the next topic. It's a thought that I had recently. Before I post every single one of these videos, I make sure I watch them again. See if perhaps my face shows, if anything I said, I'm like, nah, I don't agree with this shit. I'm not gonna post it. I'm gonna remake an audio and put it over the video. This one's not good. And when I listen to these videos, I never found any of those things. What I found about myself is it feels like I'm not being authentic. The way I'm speaking and everything. Obviously, I'm trying to be as eloquent as I can. But I'm doing that because I want to get the point across. Obviously, English is not my native tongue. So, I'm not perfect at it. And it's no secret that the worse your English is, odds are that will affect how well your video performs. So I'm trying to speak the best English I can. Now, while speaking the best English I can, I do not speak like myself. I do not speak like this on a day-to-day basis. But I do it when I'm making these videos because I just want to get the point across as perfectly as I can. So I'm not misunderstood, so my message is conveyed exactly how I want it to be conveyed. Now, is that me being unauthentic by speaking in a way that is not really me? Or is it me being actually just authentic? I'm just trying to get the point across, as I said. It's not an easy thing to determine. Few things in life are. It's very rarely that I look at life and I just look at things as a sure thing. I'm sure about this. You guys know me. I'm constantly saying I'm not God. I don't know shit. And odds are, you don't know shit either. So, these are tough questions. But these are the questions worth living for. I feel blessed to ask myself these questions. I see so many people through life. They know so fucking much. Look at me. Fuck yeah. This is how you do this. This is how you should be. This is how I became this. Yeah, look at me. Yeah. Man, I'm not out here giving you advice. I'm not out here talking uncertainties. So far, everything I've spoken in this video, it is not advice. It's just question yourself. I'm here to get answers, not give them. I'm here to get answers and ask myself the right questions as well. Not to give lectures on how you should live your life, who you should become, telling you guys that you should bench press just like me. This is the best way to bench press. Nah, man, fuck that. I'm not Jesus. The fuck do I know about bench press? Nothing, exactly. So, yeah, it might sound a little harsh, but it's just my worldview. And I don't think I'm right. And I don't think I'm wrong. I just think I am doing the best I can with the information I've gathered. And that is a blessing. Alright, and for the final topic of this video, I'm going to comment on only the 3 things I could think of that I wish I never stopped ever doing in my life. The first one is running. I picked up running probably in 2020, 2021, and I very quickly became a very proficient runner. I remember I maybe ran consistently for 3 months, and after 3 months I almost hit a sub 20-minute 5-kilometer run, and it was not on a track. It was very stiff hills and big, how do you say it? Basically the opposite of a hill, something going downwards. I don't know how to say it right now, I don't recall it. So I became very good, very freaking quick. And unfortunately I just stopped running, you know. A bit after I started running, like a year and a half after, maybe 2 years, I picked up the gym and I took running out the fucking window. It's a shame I ended up doing a half marathon in under 2 hours, and I cannot stop but think, if I'd never stopped running, what a fucking heck of a runner I'd be. Obviously, not obviously, you guys do not know it yet, but I'm picking up running again. You guys will see some about that on this channel as well. There will be a series about that as well. So yeah, excited to see my potential in running. Obviously now I'm like 20 kilos heavier than I was at the time, but excuses don't pay the bills. We're gonna get back to where we were regardless, and we're gonna be even better this time. Next thing I wish I never stopped was the gym. I did stop going to the gym at the beginning of 2024, and I didn't go to the gym until like April, May again. At the time, you know, I had been betrayed by business partners, and I just got so focused on business, on trying to, so basically at the end of 2023 I got betrayed by my business partners, and that left me in the dirt. So, you know, my attitude was, okay, I need to get this back. I need to get back to business ASAP, get all of this that I just lost back. So I just worked like a maniac. I hustled. But unfortunately, I sacrificed fitness in a way that was massive. And I ended up not doing any gym at all. I basically lost the majority of my gains. I had very big legs. I'm not chatting shit here. My legs right now are not as big as they were. If any of you doubt it, you know what? I'll put a picture of how my legs used to be. They used to be my strong point. They actually used to be huge. They turned into little fucking sticks. Now I'm working on getting them back. I'm not training them twice a week like I used to. But yeah, I'm just training them once a week. And who knows if I'll train them again twice a week. Fuck, who knows if I'll train them again 2 times a week. That's something for us to reflect upon at another time. And third thing is martial arts. I do martial arts as well. I will not disclose which martial art I do, but I did stop martial arts from like, I think it was July 2022 to December 2022. Obviously, I just wasted time there. And when I say stopping, I did stop I stopped running for a lot of time, and now I'm gonna get back to it. But the gym and the martial arts was only for a little period of time, and I still regret it. And stopping is obviously a regret. But how do I say this? Those little gaps, they can be seen as stopping, but they're also a regret. The gapping, the taking time off something, it's something that I regret a lot, and I never want to do it again with anything I do. Never stop. Keep going, because you're just wasting your time. I literally wasted years of running. I could be way better than I am.